Have you ever wondered how security professionals gather detailed information about a target website without ever interacting with it directly? Welcome back to Tech Sky. Today we're going to explore one of the most powerful reconnaissance tools in a penetration tester's arsenal, the Harvester. Let me start with a question that might surprise you. Did you know that your company's website might be leaking sensitive information right now? Information that could be used by attackers to compromise your security. Today I'll show you exactly how security professionals find this information, and more importantly, how to protect against it. Before we begin, let's understand what the Harvester actually is. The Harvester is an incredibly powerful open-source tool designed for information gathering and reconnaissance. It helps security professionals collect email addresses, subdomains, virtual hosts, employee names, and much more from various public sources. Think of it as a digital detective that scours the internet for every piece of publicly available information about your target. Let's start with updating our system to ensure we have the latest version of all our tools. Open your terminal and type sudo apt update. This command updates our package lists and ensures we're working with the latest information about available software packages. Always start with this step to avoid any compatibility issues. Now, let's explore the Harvester's capabilities. Type the Harvester H. This command displays the help menu, showing us all available options. Let's break down some of the most important parameters. D specifies the domain you want to search. B selects the data sources you want to use. L limits the number of results. F saves the output to files. Let's try a basic search. We'll run theharvesterdexample.com be all. Now, you'll notice something interesting happening. The tool starts showing that many APIs are missing. This is normal and brings us to an important point. The Harvester works with various search engines and services, many of which require API keys for better results. When we use the all parameter, it attempts to use every available source, but without API keys, some sources won't work. To stop the current search, press Ctrl+C. Now, let's talk about API keys. These are like special passwords that give you authorized access to various search services. To configure your API keys, you can edit the configuration file. nano.theharvesterapi-keys.yaml. In this file, you can add your API keys for various services. If you have access to paid API services like Senses, Bing, or Security Trails, this is where you put those credentials. Let's run a more focused search using specific sources. Type sudo theharvesterdexample.com be Bing, DuckDuckGo, Critch. This command is more efficient, because we're only using sources that don't require API keys. Let's break down what each source does. Bing, Microsoft's search engine, excellent for finding subdomains and related content. DuckDuckGo, a privacy-focused search engine that might find different results. Critch, certificate transparency logs, fantastic for finding subdomains. Each source has its strengths. For example, Bing is particularly good at finding forgotten subdomains, while Critch excels at discovering CellTel certificates that might reveal additional subdomains. Sometimes you might get too many results. That's where the limit parameter comes in handy. Try. This limits your results to 100 entries, making the output more manageable. One of the most useful features is the ability to save your results for later analysis. You can save in both XML and JSON formats. This will create two files, example_results.xml and example_results.json. The XML format is great for importing into other tools, while JSON is perfect for programmatic analysis. Let's talk about why this information gathering is so important. Every piece of information you find could be a potential entry point for an attacker. Email addresses could be used for phishing attacks. Subdomains might be running outdated software with known vulnerabilities. Employee names could be used for social engineering. As a defender, you should regularly use tools like the Harvester to understand what information about your organization is publicly available. Here are some best practices. Run regular scans of your domain to monitor exposed information. Remove or protect any sensitive information that shouldn't be public. Use email protection services to hide email addresses from harvesting. Regularly audit your subdomains and ensure they're all properly secured. Monitor certificate transparency logs for unauthorized SIL certificates. Remember, the goal of information gathering isn't just to collect data. It's to understand your attack surface and minimize potential vulnerabilities. For penetration testers and security professionals, the Harvester is just the beginning of the reconnaissance phase. The information you gather here will inform the rest of your security assessment. Before we end, let me share a pro tip. Create a script to run the Harvester regularly, with your most useful sources and parameters. This automation can help you monitor your digital footprint continuously. That's it for today's deep dive into the Harvester. Remember to use this tool responsibly, and only on systems you're authorized to test. In our next video, we'll explore how to analyze the data we've gathered and use it to improve our security posture. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop your questions in the comments below, and let me know what tools you'd like me to cover next. Stay curious, stay ethical, and keep learning.